Hello, midlife ladies. I am coming to you today with some information that I just learned a couple weeks ago. I've been doing a little bit of research on, and my mind is kind of blown. I've never heard of this before, and I want to teach you about it today, what I have learned so far. So here we go. That as a midlife woman, you should be taking a creatine supplement. I did not know this. I thought creatine was for bodybuilders, and I also thought it was only for men. But no, that is not correct. And the more I'm learning, the more I'm realizing how important a creatine supplement is, especially as we age and lose muscle mass. Before we get started, if you're new here, if you don't know me, my name is Joy. Welcome to A Joyful Journey, where I help women and support women live their very best lives mentally, physically, emotionally, from midlife and beyond. And we're talking all things: friendships, relationships, health and wellness, menopause, perimenopause, exercise, diet. So many facets of being a complete and happy human in midlife, because we have a lot of living left to do and we want to make it amazing. So that's what we do here at A Joyful Journey. Okay, so why do we want to be taking a creatine supplement, especially as a woman and especially as we age? Reason number one: muscle strength and mass. We know that as we age, women lose muscle mass. You see women who look very frail as they age. Osteoporosis is something that women are concerned about as they age because their bones are deteriorating. Creatine helps negate muscle loss, and it helps increase muscle strength and mass. Creatine enhances the ability of muscles to produce energy rapidly, which is crucial for high intensity exercise. It aids in muscle fiber growth by increasing the water content in your muscle cells and stimulating pathways that lead to protein synthesis. That sounds complicated, but that is the science behind why creatine increases muscle strength and mass. Now, I mentioned osteoporosis. Reason number two that creatine is an essential supplement for women over the age of 40 is that it strengthens your bones. It improves your bone health. Creatine supports your bones and reduces the risk of osteoporosis. Did you know this? I have never heard of a woman taking creatine before a few weeks ago. And then I started researching, and I couldn't stop. Creatine may enhance the effects of resistance training on bone density by increasing the levels of IGF-1. What is IGF-1? Insulin-like growth factor. And this is crucial for bone growth and maintenance. Those two reasons alone are enough for me to start taking a creatine supplement. Muscle mass, which we lose as we age, and bone health, which we also lose as we age. Reason number three, creatine is an amazing supplement for women in midlife, is cognitive function. If you've ever watched any of my videos or follow me on social media, you know that I talk often about our decline in cognitive function as we age. Even during menopause, brain fog is such a relevant symptom that women have: memory dysfunction, and then leading into our older years, dementia and Alzheimer's. So creatine can actually improve cognitive function and reduce mental fatigue. So what's the science on that? Why does creatine help your cognition? Creatine is involved in the synthesis of something called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm not a doctor, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. ATP is essential for brain energy metabolism, and studies have shown that a creatine supplement can enhance memory and intelligence tasks that require rapid information processing. So we have muscle strength and mass improvement. We have bone health improvement. We have cognitive improvement, all because of this supplement that I thought was for male bodybuilders. Are you learning anything? I sure did. Okay, reason number four that a creatine supplement is great for midlife women is it can help with your mood. Creatine supplementation can help improve your mood and also can reduce symptoms of depression. So here's the science. By boosting brain energy levels, creatine can have a positive effect on your mood and your mental health. It helps regulate neurotransmitters, which can alleviate depressive symptoms. Next is something that I hear from midlife women all the time. Their energy levels are plummeting as they age. They can't sustain the level of energy that they did in their 30s or even their 40s. Creatine can help improve your energy and reduce fatigue. So here's why. Here's the science. Creatine helps replace those ATP stores. The ATP we talked about before. ATP stores are depleted during mental and physical activities. Creatine helps replenish these stores, and that can lead to sustained energy and reduced overall fatigue. Did you know that creatine can also help you maintain or lose weight? Here's the science. Creatine can improve your metabolic rate through increased muscle mass and improved exercise performance, which helps burn more calories and maintain a healthy weight. Another thing you hear all the time from women going through perimenopause and beyond is hormone imbalance. Creatine can help with your hormones. Here's the science. Creatine supplements have been shown in studies to influence the level of certain hormones like estrogen and cortisol. Helping to balance these hormones reduces symptoms during perimenopause. If you're not convinced yet, I don't know. I have a few more and hopefully I can convince you. Are you finding that when you get up after a night of sleep, get out of bed, your joints are achy? Or when you're sitting on the couch after watching a movie, you get up and you're like the Tin Man when you try to walk because your joints are stiff? Creatine can help that too. Creatine can improve your joint health and reduce inflammation. Here's the science. Creatine's role in enhancing muscle strength can alleviate the strain on your joints. Additionally, it has anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce joint pain and inflammation. This next reason is what I thought people took creatine for, what I thought men, bodybuilders, took creatine for, and that is muscle recovery after intense workouts. It does work for that. Creatine aids in faster recovery post-exercise. Here's the science. By enhancing the resynthesis of that ATP that we talked about earlier, creatine allows for faster recovery of muscles and tissues after exercise. This reduces muscle soreness and muscle damage. Okay, we're up to our last reason why creatine is an essential supplement for women in midlife, and that is it helps improve your cardiovascular health. Here's the science. Creatine has been shown to improve cardiac function and also protect against heart disease. It helps in the maintenance of healthy blood vessels and improves your heart's efficiency. Are you sold yet? Before we head out, I want to talk about some considerations before choosing a creatine supplement. Here we go. There are a couple types of creatine. The first type is called creatine monohydrate. This is the most researched and most recommended form of creatine. It's effective and it's cost efficient. The second type of creatine is called micronized creatine. This type of creatine has much smaller particles, which can improve solubility and reduce possible stomach discomfort. When you're looking into a brand of creatine to use, you want to, as always when looking at supplements, choose one that does not have additional additives and fillers in it. You can also get creatine in powder or capsules. Creatine powders are way more common and they're also more cost effective. Capsules can be more convenient, but you may need a lot of capsules to get to your desired dose. Tips for taking your creatine. Here's just a couple quick things when you're taking creatine that are important to keep in mind. You want to stay very hydrated when taking a creatine supplement to prevent dehydration, obviously, and also to support your kidney function. Just like any other supplement, you need to take creatine consistently for it to do what it's supposed to be doing. Even on the days that you're not working out or lifting, strength training, keep on taking that creatine. So people often ask, like, when do you take your creatine supplement? Some people do something called loading, where they take a larger amount of creatine over the course of a few days. You don't need to do that. You can literally just take creatine daily, again, even on your rest days, to improve the creatine levels in your body. While consistency is less important than the time of day that you take your creatine, it is most effective when taken post-workout with a source of carbohydrates and protein. Doing this can enhance its uptake due to increased insulin sensitivity. Okay, so here are some common side effects with creatine to keep your eye on. Some people, when they take creatine, experience bloating or gastrointestinal discomfort. You want to start with a smaller dose and gradually increase so you can see what your body can tolerate. Studies have indicated that long-term use of creatine is generally safe for healthy individuals when taken at the recommended doses. So I hope that you learned something about creatine. I hope that you're going to look into creatine and how it can help build your muscle mass, help your bone health, your cognition, your heart health, all of these symptoms and things that happen to us as we age. Creatine can mitigate some of them, or at least help to mitigate. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a midlife coach researching these things and sharing my research with you. So if you're concerned about starting a supplement because you're not sure how your body will react, or you're taking medications that it may interfere with, make sure you speak to your medical doctor, ease before starting a creatine supplement. If you take a creatine supplement that you love, drop it in the comments so that you can help the women who are watching this video. As always, thank you so much for joining me here on a joyful journey. Share this with someone who might find this information valuable, and be sure to come back next week for another video specifically tailored to women in midlife who want to live their best lives physically, mentally, emotionally, and have the most joyful second half of life. Thank you so much. See you next time.